Have you ever picked up your phone to check the time and somehow ended up scrolling for 10 minutes without even remembering why you unlocked it? Maybe you promised yourself just one quick look. But one notification became 3. One video became 10. And before you knew it, your attention had quietly slipped away. What's strange is that most people don't actually enjoy this habit as much as they think they do. Many even feel frustrated afterward. So why does it keep happening? The answer isn't simply a lack of self-control. It's something much deeper. Your brain is doing exactly what it evolved to do, searching for information that might matter. And in today's world, your phone has become one of the most powerful attention traps ever created. Imagine walking through a forest thousands of years ago. Every sound, every movement, every unfamiliar object could have been important. It might have led to food, danger, or another person. Your brain learned that paying attention to new information increased your chances of survival. That ancient system still exists. Only now, instead of rustling leaves, it's vibrating notifications. Instead of wondering whether something is hiding behind a tree, you're wondering who sent a message, what someone posted, or what happened while you were away. Your brain treats uncertainty as valuable. Psychologists sometimes describe this as our tendency to seek information because the unknown naturally captures attention, while researchers continue studying exactly how digital technology amplifies this effect. There's strong evidence that uncertainty itself is highly engaging. Think about social media for a moment. You never know what you'll see next. A funny video, an important message, good news, bad news, or absolutely nothing interesting. Oddly enough, that unpredictability is exactly what keeps people coming back. It's similar to pulling the handle on a slot machine. Most pulls don't produce much, but occasionally, there's a reward. The brain learns that checking might lead to something exciting. That possibility activates parts of the brain involved in learning and reward, encouraging you to repeat the behavior. Notice something important here. It's often not the reward itself that keeps you checking. It's the possibility of a reward. Your brain begins predicting that something interesting could appear at any moment. And prediction is one of the brain's favorite jobs. Now imagine you're working on an assignment. Everything is going well. Then your phone lights up. You don't even open it. But suddenly your thoughts are divided. Part of your attention stays on your work. Another part starts asking silent questions. Who texted? Is it important? Should I check? Psychologists call this an attention shift. Even small interruptions can temporarily reduce concentration because your brain must switch between tasks. Each switch has a mental cost, even if it only lasts a few seconds. This is one reason why many people feel mentally exhausted after a day, filled with constant notifications. It's not necessarily because they work harder. Their attention simply kept changing directions. There's another reason your phone feels so difficult to ignore. Humans naturally dislike unfinished information. Imagine someone tells you, "I have something important to tell you later." What happens? Your mind keeps returning to that unfinished conversation. The same thing happens with unread notifications. An unopened message becomes a tiny unanswered question. Your brain wants closure. Until it gets an answer, part of your attention quietly stays attached to it. This isn't a flaw. It's simply how the brain organizes incomplete information. Technology takes advantage of this tendency by constantly creating new open loops. Every badge, every notification bubble, every someone mentioned you. Each one invites your curiosity to finish the story. But perhaps the strongest force isn't curiosity. It's habit. Think about tying your shoes. You don't consciously think through every movement anymore. Your brain built an automatic pathway through repetition. Phone checking works in a surprisingly similar way. Over weeks, months, or years, certain situations become linked with checking your phone. Waiting in line, riding an elevator, watching television, standing at a bus stop, feeling bored for 5 seconds. Eventually, your hand reaches for the phone before you've even made a conscious decision. The habit runs quietly in the background, like walking across grass every day until a clear path forms. The more often you walk that path, the easier it becomes to follow again. The good news is that habits can also be reshaped, not overnight, and not through willpower alone. One helpful principle is to increase the tiny moments between the urge and the action. For example, instead of keeping your phone in your hand, place it inside your bag or across the room while working. That extra few seconds gives your thinking brain a chance to notice the habit before it happens automatically. Another approach is replacing the trigger instead of fighting it. If you normally check your phone every time you're bored, try taking one slow breath or looking out a window first. You're teaching your brain that boredom doesn't always need a digital solution. You can also reduce unnecessary uncertainty. Turning off non-essential notifications removes many of the artificial questions your phone keeps asking your brain. Fewer interruptions mean fewer opportunities for your attention to be pulled away. And finally, pay attention to how you feel after checking your phone. Not before, after. Did it actually give you what you were looking for? Or did it simply create another reason to keep scrolling? That small moment of awareness helps your brain compare expectation with reality. A process that plays an important role in changing habits over time. Your phone isn't powerful because it's magical. It's powerful because it speaks the language your brain has understood for thousands of years. Curiosity, prediction, reward, habit. None of these systems were designed for smartphones. They were designed to help humans survive. Technology simply learned how to work with them. So the next time your hand reaches for your phone without thinking, pause for just a second. Ask yourself one quiet question. Am I looking for information? Or am I simply following a path my brain has walked so many times that it now feels automatic?